Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kyle XY, and we are back with more Minecraft on the Jevination server. This is going to be episode 2, I believe, of Factions. It should be episode 3, but I recorded episode 2 a few days ago, and I went to go upload it, and there's no audio commentary whatsoever, which was kind of annoying. So this will be episode 2, and it will be going up tonight, which is Tuesday the 4th. It is 2:16 right now, and I have to leave for work in exactly 20 minutes. So this will probably be a little bit less than 20 minutes. But yeah, so what we will be doing today is we will be explaining a lot. So the whole base that you saw in the first video of Factions is absolutely gone. It's no more. It got raided fairly fast, and they took everything. So I bought a ton of obsidian. I went and I made a big obsidian fort in the sky, and it got raided again. And they took everything again. And luckily they were nice enough to give it back, but still, it's the second time I got raided. So I wasn't going to make a new base. I was kind of using Snow's Factions base, which I'll show you in a second. I was using her base, and I was planning to just continue to use her base, but I thought that we, as you know, the series and the channel and the faction, we need our own base. So I'm hoping that I have fortified this enough. It is 2 layers thick of 2 layers thick of obsidian, and then I'll have this, you know, the interior design. And then once because we'll do an up-down type of base, and once we get to the point where we're as high as we need to be or want to be, which probably will only be like 2 levels, we will top it off with another 2 layers of obsidian. Plus, I have no idea where I am, so I'm going to assume based off of that no one else does either. But I've done that before and it went wrong, so we'll see how that goes. But we're just gonna kind of fix up or start working on the base a little bit, and then we'll go. I'll show you Snow's base, and then we'll probably do the level 30 enchant that we have, and that'll probably end this video. I know it's probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but it was very last minute, and I do have work, which is an obligation, so I have to do that. That's the only part that's not going to be too thick, is that one little block. I hope people don't. I hope no one raids me. If you don't raid me, I would, you know, really be glad. My phone is going off. And if you do try to raid me, don't go for this one block of no obsidian, please, because that you still can't. You gotta. I don't know. All right, let's see. We're gonna do. It's basically gonna be the same design as the other one, almost, but a little bit smaller, because it is a lot more the other one wasn't fortified at all, and that was my fault. I've never played Factions before, even before the reset of the server. I never made my own faction or did anything like that. I stayed in someone else's, so I've never fortified a base before. So me just making that base and hoping that no one would find it was, you know, it was pretty stupid. I'll admit that. So we need to get all this dark wood that we have that I stole from Snow. I'm sorry. I will pay you back for that. Let's do the how do we do this? Let's do this. Let's do a 5 like that. Where's the wood? There it is. Alright, let's do a 5. And if every design that I make, actually let's go all the way over. Every design that I make in any building I ever do is legit 100% up, 100% made up on the spot. I don't plan any of this stuff. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. It's more of just me placing random blocks until I think it looks good. Lucky is back. What do you mean he's back? Okay, whatever. But so if I don't know, it's probably not gonna look great, but whatever. So alright, here we go. We've had a lot. I don't know, you know, most of you guys that watch, let's honestly, let's just do that, and I think let's do a 4 here. blocks. I think, can we just do 2? Let's see if we can just do 2. Because I thought the blocks light up the ones next to it for some reason. It does. Sweet. That works. Alright, so that's our base design. It's very small, but I don't really care. But like I was saying, okay, whatever. Mostly I don't know exactly who on the server watches my videos here. I know, some gist of it, but and this is my opinion, and so you can, disagree with it if you would like, because I understand. But this is my thought on what factions is, and what the definition of factions is, and blah 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 blah. So people like to PvP at the spawn area of factions. They just like to, people like to spawn kill, which is against the rules, 100%, where they just sit there and they kill, and it's really annoying and against the rules. Don't do that. But we tend to not let anyone PvP at all, even if they agree to do it. So if you say, no, it's okay, we're, PvPing, it's fine, you still shouldn't be doing it at spawn, because we don't want people just hanging around spawn all the time. Because old spawn, we did make a safe zone around the spawn area so people could drop down and make sure no one was waiting to spawn kill them. But since the reset, which I need to get, hopefully I can talk to Jevin or Curtis about it. Since the reset, we did not make a safe zone or anything. And I know that in, most faction servers, when you drop down, that's it, it's PvP, that's, whatever. But for me, I feel like factions shouldn't just be about PvP, and you should not ever just want to 1v1 someone on factions. That's not the point of factions. So I feel like, since, when you walk out of spawn, a good amount of the land for, a while, if you just keep walking straight in any direction, is uneditable. You can't, it's owned by Jevination. So you can't edit it at all. You can't build, can't cut down the trees. I feel like all that land should also be a safe zone. Because if you want to just fight and kill people constantly and just do that, there's servers for that. We have a server. It's called Kit PvP. That's where you just get kits of weapons and armor, and you fight, and then you kill people. And that's legit that. But factions is more of you get together, you meet people, you get friends together, you make a group of people, you make a faction. You have all these people in your group. You build a base like we're doing right now. You fortify it to make sure no one can get in. You gather materials, you get better armor, weapons, you get the best stuff that you think you can possibly get or that you think is fine. And then you go raiding. You go and you try to find other factions, and you blow your way in using TNT cannons, and you take all their stuff, and if they're there, then you start fighting them. Or let's say you're even just running around randomly and you see someone, then yes, you can kill them. But the point for me of factions is never to just PvP, or to never just want to 1v1 someone, because that's kind of, that's not the point of factions. And people like to do that. And people always say we need a PvP arena. There's a PvP arena in Kit PvP. That's what it is. So that's my opinion on what factions is, at least to me, and what I think it should be. If I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. But it's, it's factions is more of a long-term type thing. We actually have our little base set up already. I'm going to go up more, obviously, but I will not do that on video because that will take forever to dig up a whole new floor. And we're going to, I think what we're going to do is actually, we're going to do like a, probably maybe, I don't know, ladders or something, and then, or maybe water, I don't know. And from there, I think fortify everything else with obsidian. So we'll have to bring all that obsidian up more and whatnot, and then rebuild the walls. But so that's my take on what Kit or what factions is for me. And so if you guys can you know, I mean, whatever. Whatever. If you want a PvP, then I can stop you. I can, but as long as you're not breaking the rules, then, you know, that's fine. I can't do anything about that. But remember that the rules are you can't spawn kill, so you cannot wait outside of spawn for someone to drop down and kill them. Or do anything like that. That is against the rules. And honestly, PvPing at spawn in general is also against the rules. Us admins tend to shoo people away because once you drop down out of spawn, the point is not to stand around. The point is to leave the area and go and start your world and blah 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 blah. So I don't know if you guys agree with that. If you don't, that's fine. If you do, that's even better. But I know a lot of people don't. I've even been called very rude names for saying that in the chat. But so let's go, now that we had that nice chat rant about factions, let's go to Snow's base and show you what she and her faction has so far, which is a lot more than us because we have that little room. And I'm actually kind of scared. If I do F home, I think, let's see where it puts us. Okay, never mind. Puts us right here. We're good. That's fine. I wanted to make sure it didn't put us in the wall or where we actually set it or whatever like that. So let's go back to the home base because I do still have my set homes at her base just in case I need to use it at all. But let's see. So you started in, and by the way, even though if I type in chat, it still says I'm an admin because I am. But I did get the donator command, or the kit, about the $10 kit. So we have ender chest now. We have some diamonds and all this cool stuff and some spawners that one of the players on here, DJ, gave me. So thank you very much, DJ, for the spawners. So let's go over here. We have, she has another wart farm right here with a brewing stand. Over here is a skeleton spawner with a head. Whose head is that? I want to know whose head that is. Stealthy shots. What are you doing, Stealthy? I'm gonna put it right there. And then so skeleton spawner, and then a little fishing area right here. Over there is the tree farm, and then over here is Snow's huge, mega, ultra awesome. Oh, there's a cow spawner there, and I don't think there's anything over there. Super mega ultra awesome, not very tamed right now, but because it looks like it got destroyed a little bit, but farm. So if this thing is fully stocked with full cocoa beans and I believe like all that stuff too, and you sell it all, you get like 42,000 in-game dollars or whatever like that is, just from one harvest of that. So really super cool farm. We won't be doing anything like that because I don't really care enough to go super try hard on a farm. I'm more of an XP type person anyway, so we will be making an XP farm instead. But with a ton of spawners, so I will need to get a ton of spawners. Which this is my super OP pickaxe. I have efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, silk touch 1, which I use with books. And I don't know what we're going to enchant. We have a bow that's not too bad. But I don't want to enchant a whole new bow because I haven't even used this one. We're okay on pickaxes. We don't have a fortune 3, but I don't think we really need one. Sharpness 4. We might do a sword. Because I can't combine these either because it's too expensive. So we might do a sword. Yeah, let's I think we're going to do a sword. Let's just see if we can do a sword. Let's make a sword. Do I have any wood on me? I do, whatever. I'll just use this one. And we have that sharpness 1 sword that you get with the kit as well. So let's do that. Let's throw those in there because I don't really need those. Alright. Let's make some sticks. And let's make a diamond sword. Alright. So this is a level 30 enchant. And I usually do book enchant so I can get protection 4 books. Oop. Like I have a, let's see. I have power books, which I don't need anymore. I have protection 4 and protection 3, so I'm working on it to get 4 protection 4 books so I can make diamond armor, you know, and sharpness and whatnot, all that stuff. But so I usually enchant level 1 books and combine them to get armor, sharpness 5 swords, and efficiency 5 tools, but I'm gonna try to at least every video to do a level 30 enchant for you guys. So, and this is, we need to get rid of all these torches. I'm gonna take them all. These are all mine now. Alright, so in the comments, if you want to, you can put what you think we're gonna get, or just think in your head. What do you think we're gonna get on this enchant right here? This level 30 enchant. I'll give you a few seconds to think. Honestly, I have the worst luck when it comes to enchanting. So it's probably not going to be fantastic. But we can hope that it might be. Honestly, I don't care about sharpness. I don't care if it has sharpness on it, because I can get sharpness books very easily. So what we would probably want is maybe Unbreaking 3, and if any possibility at all, Fire Aspect 2. If we can get Unbreaking 3 and Fire Aspect 2, or just one or the other, I would be happy. So let's do it. Oh god. Okay, so we have Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3, and Looting 3. That is not too bad. And you know what? Do I have a Sharpness 3 book, I believe? Why are you counting down? Cola Monkey? Okay, whatever. What do I have? I have Sharpness 3. If that was a Sharpness 4 book, we would make this Sharpness 5, and we will make that Sharpness 5, actually. So we go totally ham. But you know what? That's not too bad. We have a fairly good fighting sword. The only other way it can honestly be any better is if it had, if it had Fire Aspect 2 on it, which is actually very hard to get. It's basically like Fire Aspect 2 on a sword is like getting Silk Touch on a pick. It's fairly rare. So I think that's going to end the video for now. I know it was probably kind of boring, but it was really rushed, and I don't have anything yet because of the new base just being built. But hopefully by next video we'll have most of the base built, and maybe even an XP farm. We'll see. We'll see how far I am before I can record again. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Oh, and real quick before I end this video, a YouTuber named, and he plays on the server as well. His name is Double Ace. I will put his link, YouTube link, in the description. If you've noticed on the channel, I now have a new avatar icon pick and a new banner. He made those for me, just because he's an awesome guy, and he's also a really cool YouTuber. And hopefully, if we can get recording times down, maybe on a weekend or something like that, him and I will definitely be doing a factions video together soon, because he either is or will be doing a factions Let's Play. So we will definitely be doing a video with him. I don't know if it's going to be factions or not, but I believe I'm going to try to do a video with Josh, or JCap Gaming. So we have a few collabs, one video collabs coming up soon. But go check out his channel and thank him for making me the cool banner and the avatar. I believe he's even making me a thumbnail for this series. So, because I made my crappy one in Photoshop at work in like 2 minutes. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Yeah, and I will see you guys next time.